Hello, my little tribe. My name is Kate. You are on Pagan Priestess channel, and today we will see what is your Vishuddha state. Vishuddha is our throat chakra. This chakra is responsible for our communication. This chakra is responsible for how we allow ourselves to communicate, how we allow ourselves um, to open ourselves and to uh, tell other people our opinion on different stuff, on different matters. And today we will discover your state of that chakra. So please choose one of 5 piles of cards and we will start. I hope you already chose. I will move them a little bit. And we are starting from our pile number 1. So let's discover your Vishuddha state for now. Your Vishuddha is in balance. You definitely know how to use this chakra. You definitely know how to tell other people your opinion. You have your own voice and you know how to show it and when to show it properly. So, what is life tasks for this chakra for you in the near future? Wow. So, first, you will need to tell someone about your decision. Like, I think that we should do like this, and you need to stay by your decision, by your conclusion, and you need to be able to show your analytical skills to prove this conclusion in the near future. Second, you will need to argue with someone. You will need to, like, you will be put in the situation where you will find that you need to argue with person, maybe even fight verbally with person, and it will be situation where you need to act fast and to defend yourself fast. So do not be afraid to stand for your opinion. Maybe you will be put in a situation where you need to when and where you need to give your answer really fast to someone, and you need to not be afraid to um, to make a decision in a rush, because this decision, it will go from your heart and it will be the right one. And third, with these two previous situation, you will find yourself as a winner. Maybe you will be honored to say something in front of crowd of people. Maybe you will uh, be placed in a situation where uh, when you will need to make some kind of speech, when you want something, and when you need to give your speech to the crowd, and you will definitely be a winner in this situation. And I'm so happy for you. But let's see further, what's your problem with this chakra. Okay, your problem, you may be too rush for yourself, you may be too critical for yourself, you may criticize yourself and your ability to speak too much. And I know this because sometimes I do this to myself also. Your strength for this chakra, you definitely know how to react quickly in situation. You know how to take the rush, you know how to take the right course in a rush. You know how to speak for yourself, you know how to speak from the others, And this ability to adapt quickly and to give your opinion really quick is your strength, your power. An advice for you: proceed your own truth. Find your own voice. You are in a process of finding and developing your own voice. You are in a process to discover yourself and to discover how you may speak for yourself in front of other people. And this is really important process, and it's really interesting journey, and you are definitely on the right way. Thank you those who choose pile number one, and we are moving to our second deck. For those who choose this deck of cards, let's discover what's your Vishuddha state for now. Okay, so sometimes you may tell your opinion in rush. Sometimes you may um, find that um, maybe you should slow down in your words, maybe you should slow down in your promises, because you may say something, you may promise something, and later you may find yourself in a situation where you may not be sure that you will be able to keep that promise, and this sometimes maybe not in your not in work, not in your benefit. But you also have this ability um, to say something intuitively that other people really want to hear. um, okay, so your life tasks for this chakra in the near future. Okay. So first situation, you may find yourself in a situation when someone telling you really bad words about yourself, and you know that this is true, and you know that this person had right to say like this, and this person uh, may vocalize your fears toward yourself, and the words that this person say to you, it may stuck in your head, and you need to work with them in the near future. You need to work with them, and you need to make your own decision how these words may not be how these words may not become true in your life, how these words may not become the self like the profit that you gave yourself. So someone voiced or will voice to you your biggest fear, and you need to overcome your fear, and you need to overcome those things. And probably those words they may be connected to your family scenario, or behavior that you catched in your family, and you proceed this behavior through whole your life. um, because the other situation, you will need to stand for yourself in your family that you already have, and you will need to stand for yourself for the family that you may be having in the near future. Like probably someone voiced you, or probably you already heard something that cut you deeply, and it connected with your family scenario that you bring through whole your life, in how you acting toward your closest one in your family, how you um, plan something for your family and for your partners, and you need to revise it, revisit, you need to rethink it, and you need to build another scenario for yourself if you want to get over your past, take your life under control, and move to the better future. So this is your task for this chakra. Let's see your problems with this chakra. Mhm. Again, you may speak in a rush. You may speak like you may promise something that you're not sure that you can keep. You may have this ability when you try to catch everything at once and you think that you will be able to do everything at once, and you're not. And that may bring you to the situation where you actually cannot fight with the circumstances, and it may hurt you and it may hurt other people just because you promise some things that you cannot keep, because you did it without thinking, just in your emotional state. Like you promise someone that you will visit them, but then you cannot keep this promise because you forgot that you have some other obligations. What's your strength with this chakra? You really, really hard for yourself. Uh, when you try to keep this promise, you really hard for yourself, harsh for yourself, and honest with yourself and with others when it's about your keeping these promises. But if you promise a lot, and when you want to have everything at once, you may burn out yourself. Um, an advice for you: be gentle for yourself, be gentle for your emotional state. Um, think in what kind of situation, in what kind of these promises, in what kind of this situation when you promise something to someone, um, you felt more comfortable. Think about your comfort and think about comfort of other person, how you may make them comfortable with arranging things, and with like how you may plan things, how you may give promises that you actually may keep, not in a rush. Because you, like when you have time to do this, when other person has time to do this, like how it may be mutually beneficial for both of you. Thank you so much, pile number 2, and we are moving to our third deck. Hello, those who choose this deck. Let's see. What's your Vishuddha chakra state for now? Mm. So it seems like you try to proceed some kind of your dream, but for now you are not really successful in it. For now, sorry, coffee break. For now, you are really disappointed in how things are going. Maybe you do something, uh, like star it's for example, maybe you started podcast, or maybe you started YouTube channel, or maybe you started like something when you are proceed your dreams with your voice and with how you show yourself to the world. But for now it's not bringing you benefits. For now it's hard for you, and you see that no matter what you are doing you cannot achieve your goals for now. So it's really hard for you right now. So let's see what your life tasks for this chakra in the near future. Mhm. First task is to start something new, to implement some new approach in something that you've already started. For example, you started your podcast, but you may start some, I don't know, like TikTok channel or another thing that you may implement to your previous um, situation. So start something new, some new beginning will like join this new beginning to your previous thing. Second, I feel it more like you are afraid to take money. You are afraid to receive money, to receive profits from what you are doing. And because you perceive it as too hard, you perceive it as too hard. Probably it will be two different advice for two different people. For someone, or two different life tasks for two different people. For someone, it will be to overcome fear, your fear to monetize this. Like this thing that you already started, um, it's not developing as fast as you want it because you are afraid to monetize it and to have money from this. You are not ready to do this. That's why maybe you have little audience. For someone else, it will be the task to ask someone, make an independent analysis on what you're doing and to tell you the hard truth. And like you need to ask advice or consultation from someone to evaluate what are you doing. And third task is 1 2, yep. Mhm. Third task is to do not afraid to start two different approaches. Do not be afraid to start two different businesses at the same time. uh, you may think that it's hard, but eventually one of those businesses will stay with you, one of those activities will stay with you and will be beneficial for you, but another activities, another business will mm, like will live your life, let's say like this. So this life tasks is mostly about do not afraid to start a lot of different activities at the same time and just give them opportunity to develop, and you will see what will stay with you and what will not. Your problems with this chakra and your strength with this chakra and an advice for you. Okay, so your problem, you are sensitive and intuitive, and you know that you have something to say and you know how to say it, and you are doing things when you are driving by your intuition, when you are driving by your emotions. And sometimes it may be problematic because you don't analyze situation enough and you're not prepared enough to speak in the situation. So you may speak from your heart, but if you could spend some time to analyze and to um, mm, to build your words with structure, it may be more efficient. Your strength for for this chakra, sometimes you really may catch people's hearts. So, from one point of view, I can see that you have the lack of analytical skills in how you're talking, in how you're uh, speaking in life or in what you're doing. But from another point of view, sometimes you really just go through person heart and you really stay there deeply. And an advice for you: work on what you already started, work in different directions at the same time, combine different approaches, and slowly you will develop. So I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what is your business or something that you already started, but it definitely has perspective. So, hello, my dear pile number four. For those who choose for the deck, let's see. What's your Vishuddha chakra state? Okay, so you know what you're capable of. You have your boundaries. You do not throw your words in the wind. So you do not speak something. You do not speak in vain. You do not promise something that you cannot keep. So you are really precise and accurate. Um, with how you talk, with what you're promising to other people. And let's see your life tasks for this chakra. Okay, so here I can see three different situations. First, probably you will have some kind of crisis, either with your child, um, either with something, some project that you started, but this project is like on initial phase, like you can see the age of a child. So let's assume that this is the age of your actual child or this is the age of your project. So something that you've like, first maybe your kid will have a crisis and you will need to explain this crisis to your kid, and maybe you will need to show them how they may overcome this crisis with creativity. It's one point of view. Another point of view, for those who don't have kids, you may find yourself either with the same situation, but it will be not your kid, it may be your young colleague or younger friend. Emotionally, it may be younger person. It's one point of view. Another point of view, maybe you have some kind of creative project that is still developing, that it's not like not achieve maturity. I don't know how to say it, like young project. And this project is something that take a lot of your time and a lot of your attention, but now it's in a crisis and probably you will need to close it project, and it may be hard challenge for you for now, because you will need to explain yourself and you will need to explain to other people mm, how you find yourself in this situation and why you need to change this approach. If this is about other person, then you need to explain this person why you're going through some crisis or something like this. Uh, Not you're going, why this person is going through some crisis, or maybe you will support some younger person is in some crisis. Okay. Second, Second is connecting to your love life. So you will need to say to your partner, to your love partner, what you want and how you want it and what will make you happy. If you are a male figure, then you need to talk to your partner or your potential partner. Like if your partner is female, if your partner in your personal life is female, then probably you need to explain, you need to find out what she wants, what will make her happy, what will make her satisfied, and to arrange this. If you are a female, then you will need to explain your partner how you will feel yourself fulfilled in your personal life, how and what will make you happy, how you will feel yourself relaxed and calm in this relationship, and you will need to talk about with your partner. And third, you will have some kind of family obligations or family event, but you will do this with this really um, confident, and I don't see like huge problem in this situation. But maybe you will need to spend time and talk with your family members, and it's one of the tasks for your Vishuddha, nothing too critical. So your problem with this chakra and your strength with this chakra and advice for you. Wow. Okay. So your problems with this chakra, sometimes when you speak, you try to get two thoughts at the same time. And usually you are able to do this, but sometimes you are losing this balance and you are not able to catch both points. Like you are starting to talk about one thing, that you are switching to another thing, then you like lost in this situation. Your power. You are really good in self criticize and self analysis, and you harsh for yourself, but you learn how to cope with this with better way. Maybe you went through a lot of therapy, maybe you know how to be harsh yourself, but it's actually give you energy. Like you may uh, have benefits from this approach. And advice for you, I would say do not overthink and do not try to catch something that you are not able to achieve right now. Stay by your ground, defend what you already started, defend what you like, and try to find your own comfort in things that you already have, not to push yourself like, oh, I need to achieve this, or I need to get this, I need to have this. Like do not overthink and do not to try to overachieve. Just stay for something that you already have in your life and defeat something that you already have in your life. Thank you so much, my dear pile number 4, and we are moving to our fifth deck. So let's see, for those who choose this deck, let's see what your Vishuddha chakra is state right now. Oh, so probably you said something and someone turned these words against you, and it's hurt for you right now because you speak from your spoke from your heart, but unfortunately someone misunderstood your words, and someone like changed them and throw them to you, and now you feel pain. Okay, I want to problems, strengths, advice. Okay. So, your three tasks for now. Uh, I assume that you are too concentrated on financial things and on material things for now. And or maybe you are this person who, like, you want to speak only when you have something to speak. You want to speak only when you have um, some proposition or some things to do. You may speak only when it's about some things that you may do or some situations that you may resolve or some kind of material things. But this is more about, like, less about material. It's like a little bit different in this deck, and more about your heart. So try to speak with as a person, with your emotions and with your heart. I know that it's been hard. I know that some people may react on your emotional openness with aggressive, or maybe you offend this person in past and they just return this offense to you. But if you're following your heart, yes, it may hurt, yes, it may not be profitable, but you will speak your own truth, and this is liberating. Second task, it's try to actually control what you can do, and try to say and promise something that you actually can achieve and actually can provide and actually can give to another people. Stay for your words no matter what. And third, um, in some situation, when you may find that your words were turned around you, when you tell something and these words were using against you, take pause, to heal, to reflect, to think, and then again have strength and have ability to speak from your heart again. Your problem with this chakra, you are deeply wounded. You are deeply wounded with some words that other people told you in your past. And you don't know how to overcome this trauma. And you don't know how to overcome this fear to tell something, because everything that you've told, you may feel like this were you like this was used against you. Your strength, your power, uh you have really great imagination, and probably you have amazing defensive mechanism when you are going to some, let's say, other realities, to escape from your feelings and to escape from hard situation. You may be a good storyteller, you may be person uh, who are drawing into games, into books, into movies, just to distract yourself from your feelings, your imagination, and maybe your abilities to overthink. It's actually your superpower, but it works both way. Um, Sometimes not in a healthy way, sometimes in a healthy way, you have absolutely amazing imagination, and you may implement this imagination in life. And an advice for you: stand for your truth, stand for your heart, stand for your ground. Is maybe super hard for you, but eventually things will be easier. Eventually, with a lot of attempts, with a lot of things that you repeat over and over again, it will be different. But you need to find in yourself this ability to go through hard times, to learn how to speak for yourself, to learn how to tell other people your truth, even when it's hard, and even if they turn and use your words against you. You need to continue to do this. Thank you so much for being with me. See you in the next reading. Bye.